All right, we live.
Said we live.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to switch it from Superstar KO to Expedition.
Yeah, hold on. I got a error. Hopefully, this don't fucking close the game. It did. Damn it. All right. Ugh. Ooh. Whew. Mm, mm, mm. Yikes! I accidentally closed it. Yeah.
Yo,
All right. Yeah.
who we picking? Oh, you said you go to
Eagles.
Eagles. Say that.
Yeah. We play to win.
Say that.
Yeah. Pick Panthers playbook.
That bought me all my best things.
All right. What defense?
You could give me the New York Giants.
You said Giants.
Yeah.
Oh.
It burn. Man. Oh man, I ain't been on this joint in a minute. I'm about to get free. I'm the short route
The city
god.
of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln
Team.
Financial
Oh,
Field.
it's Philly and Philly. I think we still might be the home team.
All right.
Yeah, we the
I'm
home team.
green.
Say that.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game.
No, man, we ain't playing, bro.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. A first down carry for Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
They just fake like shit. It's over.
Touchdown!
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Hey, is your mic up?
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, my mic was on.
53 yards.
Yeah, I know it's on. I was saying, is that
first points on the board as they take the early lead. They're going to run it with Barkley.
What you mean is it up?
And he is
all right? Yeah, I can hear you better now.
They stop him up short.
I'm about to say, like, what's the issue? Yeah, I just need to talk about it. Just let me know.
Okay, cool.
It's all good. Hey, we stopped him on the 2 point.
Failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
I'm coming straight.
God damn.
It's all
And a
good.
decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right, man. Y'all thought y'all was doing something, man. We about to beat y'all ass.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Squeeze through that hole.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
This 2nd and 4.
All right. Yeah, they keep running coverage.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly
If I
fire
went
up your
outside, he
team
was
both
gonna
on
beat
the
that
field
block.
and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage.
All right, I'm gonna
they're
do Smith
always
on that
welcome.
route.
I got you.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Smith here. And he gets this up across the 30.
I should have came inside, but you told me to run that route, so I ran that route. But like, if I seen him stepping outside, I would have just cut that inside.
Now, that's
Gotcha.
gonna be a tough
Go
one
for
to
it.
explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close.
Taking too long, man. They calling a lot of audibles. Just hurry up.
They'll run with
Yeah, you took too long, man. If you can go for that, but you got took way too long. You let them get set up for that. I shouldn't even have let you snap it.
Curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Hurts to throw.
He was about to throw it across the middle.
He sure was. Right there.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Stop
the front
that.
helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through
We did that
contact.
shit. We did that shit
and
for
short
all
of the
last
sticks.
drive, buddy.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Man,
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
that right there. Get that block. Get that block.
Reed
Perfect.
Blankenship.
Perfect.
And just shutting him off
That was
there.
perfect.
And the Eagles
Yo, what
will
up,
take
Cam?
forward possession here.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And that was one I kind of saw
Right
coming.
to the
Charlie,
safety.
a free safety just hanging back there
we out here
over the
turned
middle,
up. I got
waiting.
AJ Brown.
And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3.
Oh my God, bro. Hey, is it laggy on your end?
Nah, it's smooth on my end.
All right, cool. I probably just need to up my settings real quick.
As he did there.
All right, yeah, I got.
I'm gonna come underneath with AJ Brown.
All right.
I'm gonna do that hitch route and then just basically turn it into an end round. Boom.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I got Smith on the drag.
All right, cool.
They'll set up a throw.
Good shit.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out.
They playing the inside.
The 15-yard line.
Yeah, I know.
22 yards there.
I seen him on me. I was waiting to throw that.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All right, I got Smitty on the outside.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, damn.
He's got the hook up.
All right, I'm going to kick it.
And they'll rally and stop him
short. Nah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. We were here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's good for a gain.
Just do that same play.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Do that same exact play. I fucked him up. I went left and came back inside. Fucked him up.
I don't think this was the same play, but it's all good.
I'm going to be AJ Brown, just in case you guys Smitty.
They'll drop to throw.
You had me. Damn.
Damn!
Into the end zone. Touchdown,
good shit.
Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra
and I kicked the extra point.
From 6 yards away. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays
God
off with
damn,
6
they was
points. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
All right, man. What's up with you bitch ass niggas? Run that shit again, nigga. Come on here with that weak ass play call.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have
they keep running this hurry-up offense.
For you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
Step to the right. Yep, right there.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Just make sure we ain't get beat
outside. We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Blitz him.
Okay.
Run back there, run back there, run back there. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes.
To his left.
Woo!
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Way to get back there.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Barkley.
That's crazy.
I didn't blitz. I thought he was going to pass it. I didn't blitz. That's okay.
These niggas not playing authentic football.
A very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going deep for Brown.
No way.
Inside the 10. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Watch
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Oh my God, crack.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
That's crazy, dog.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Second down and goal. Hurts.
Come on, right there.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Take the Kobe Dean out and give me safety, Brown. I need a safety. I need to be faster than that.
And they certainly want to keep him off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
There. Yep.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
If he run it, it's going to the left. I'm letting you know right now.
Okay.
And Barkley will
oh my God, bro! You gotta crack that nigga with ball.
He is in.
Yes.
Fuck.
Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run.
My bad.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the
2
first
times on
half.
fucking 4th down, they get a fucking
on
first
for the
down.
extra point, Jake Elliott.
All right, hold.
And they fake it.
Wow. All right, hold on. Let me do my settings real quick.
Call some real good plays. Maybe get a field goal because we get the ball back.
All right, cool.
The risk
And they
reward
really
is
just shot
just not
themselves in
there.
the
So
foot trying
risky to
get
get
twice.
15 yards
Start running.
on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but
Don't ever wait for me to get the ball. Just
kick the
get
ball
ready
through
to
the
get in
post.
front of me
my lawn.
That's darn right.
and get a block.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide
if you gotta bring a running back next to you to block.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I'm still just trying to get open. Hurry up, snap it. He on him.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
All right, you ready? You see?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He on him. All right, come on.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, that's me. That's on me. That's on me.
Brown, and it's intercepted.
Damn, bro. back.
Oh,
Get
they
back.
try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And some room to roam
I
now.
got you. Get out there.
And they can't bring
Keep
him
going, nigga. Keep
down.
going.
Fuck! Damn!
Fuck.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Damn.
EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
You got to give yourself some, like when you call
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Powering his way forward. Staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
I got Brown.
All right.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell.
Ran him over.
The 20.
Keep going. Yep.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Yeah, I just fucked their head up. Good shit. But that's what I mean. Like, if I'm not open, both of them checking me, you got to drag her.
That's the kind of
Right.
that's desperately needed. They've got to be
No, Matari, this is my older brother.
Snap.
We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Yeah, because they lining up.
Like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong
like
direction.
we come out and we
leads
look
to
like that, the
second
niggas
down.
guessing and run to the right. All right, I got you.
They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen.
God
quickly.
damn!
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
I would go for 2.
Saquon Barkley.
No. Extra point.
Away.
Oh,
And
okay.
the Eagles have taken the lead
Go
as
ahead,
they
kick
go
the field
right
goal,
down
yeah.
the field
Don't get caught up in their
and score
game.
the opening drive of the second half.
They want us to
Elliott
go
now
for
to
2.
add the extra
we good.
point.
Because if we stop them, we up 2.
Now
Look,
flags
see?
will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
Extra
jumping.
point.
Now with that,
Okay.
they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 2.
Let's see.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Mine.
Oh, what?
Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God.
Good throw there.
I read
It'll
that
be
like a
second
cheat. I was
down.
like, man. It's okay though. It's okay. We doing good.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall.
Yeah, they
incomplete.
folding. They folding.
This defense is
I'ma switch.
Get on Zach Brown.
by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, I missed him. No way.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So
If
a
it look
solid
like play
run by
action, you
Saquon
run
Barkley,
down and
and
send him
another
around.
1st and 10 here.
Like, if it look like it might be a run to Saquon, just go.
They'll look to throw.
He's her ass.
He dumps it off to Barkley.
It's okay. It's okay.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now back to throw.
Yep.
Oh, hit as he throws there,
You're not gonna have that
incomplete.
time you think you got.
So another
Yeah.
incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Pretty
They playing
solid
brain
gain, 7
dead.
yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action.
Let him
was
think
to take
about
it
it.
up and run. And that ended
No,
up
I
being
just-
a
I just
gamble
want
that
my
did
guys to be
not
as
pay
fresh as
off for
possible.
him. Now they would have to
I
gamble
wanna
again
win
if they
this
want to
down.
keep this series going.
This offense 2 for 2
an edge
converting
blitz?
on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Woo!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And now look at this.
Yo,
Big
that's
gain, but a
crazy.
fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery.
That's
but on 4th down, a
crazy,
change of
bro.
possession anyway.
Crying.
Already
Hey,
at
that's
the
how we
line,
do
this
that.
Philly offense
I
set
sent
to
that
go.
pressure. Made him
This drive
fold.
here beginning probably with a
we
pair of
went with the
motivated
lead.
groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Where's my
last
broken
time out
tackles?
looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated
same
after giving
Saquon
up
Barkley.
6 the
He
last
not
time
doing
on
it.
the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will
All right,
over the
now,
other.
calm down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll
What you
come to
think?
the
Hold
line
on.
here
Hey,
needing
switch this
9
to a run.
yards
Switch
to
this to a
pick
run.
up the first.
Yeah, there you go. And just really run that bitch.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near
Put that
enough
bitch.
for the first.
Put that bitch to the back of the.
Give him
to the
3
back of
yards
the
there as
football.
that'll take us
All
to
right.
4th down.
Out of
The Eagles
bounds.
send out their punter now.
Fuck.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
You gotta teach that boy how to punt. Touch it, dumbass.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
That was a great
And
punt.
the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as
It was
they
a great
take
punt only
over
'cause he caught
1st
it.
and 10.
Like, I don't know
That
why he
punt was
could
near
catch that.
perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Come on, I just hit stick that nigga. Come on. All right, bro.
Taking
Come
it
on,
right
bro.
down Broadway. He's got a full head of steam on his horse.
Yeah, I'm playing offense next.
All right.
Touchdown,
I'm playing offense next. Fuck
Philadelphia.
that.
Jalen Hurts, 96 yards.
96
and the
fucking
Eagles
yards.
have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
That's
Well,
insane.
we want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Hurts will throw. And this one
I'm
incomplete.
not getting those.
So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point
This nigga
tries
fuck off.
and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that
Follow me,
running
follow
the
me,
ball
follow me, follow me.
will
Yep,
at least
yep,
be
yep,
the
yep, yep,
equal
yep.
of
Keep on,
throwing it in that
keep on.
situation.
And able to break
You
this
be
out
having them,
right
bro.
to the 38-yard line. Great
You be
return.
gone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
got
Charles, a very
Brown.
uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there, it was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get
Come
stopped so
on, they put
soundly
my
during
nigga
the
in front of
series,
me,
but what
bro,
would be
like-
even worse now is letting it happen again
They
right
lining
here.
us
They've got to
up.
get going.
Fuck.
And as they come to the
They
line,
lining
they
us
will
up,
not
bro.
be able to get off another
I should've
play
been able to
as
go
time
anywhere I
has
wanted
run
to.
out on this third
Not
quarter.
straight drag route.
You are watching the NFL
Come on, bro, we
on
got
EA
it.
Sports.
Be patient in that pocket. You got it.
Called the wrong play. Shit.
This is 2nd and 8.
You good? It's not a bad play.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
That wasn't a bad play. I got A.J. Brown. I'm not going deep.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I'm going to run it.
Okay.
Barkley inside handoff. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys
if you're
carrying
gonna
the
run
ball. But when
let
that
it
guy
let it
also
tick under
breaks
10
tackles
seconds.
and creates extra
All right.
yardage, they almost
That way
feel
you
like
like
he's
you
one
getting
of
the
them,
most of like
and they
your play
really
clock.
embrace him.
I got A.J. Brown. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do though.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Touchdown. Good shit.
And this is caught.
Good shit, boy.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down.
Extra
so
point.
let's sort this out.
That's
Now
tough.
An important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Yo, these people play so brain dead.
Madden bailing them out.
Nah, facts.
That Jalen Hurts shit pissed me off. That's why I said I'm playing offense
Now
next.
after the touchdown, here's
You better
Elliott
turn your
on to kick
screen
it
up.
away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We know that old expression.
Hopefully the next people we play don't use the same team.
It hasn't been his
Nah,
so
facts.
far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all
Eagles
day
win
and
the
play
Super
doesn't
Bowl, and all of a
exactly play
sudden
to your
everybody want to pick
advantage,
them.
but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Come on.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down.
Come on, throw a pick. Throw a pick.
Watch Saquon.
Hurts.
Go Saquon. Fuck. By itself. Yeah, get him.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Milton Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning
It's
up
cover
the
4. It's
decibel
cover
level.
4.
It's 3rd and long. Throwing his Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be
What?
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it
Literally,
fly,
it was
but
supposed to be a
falls the
pick.
ground
They
and brings up
made
Bruh.
it.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there. or
What?
not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's
Damn.
incomplete. They cannot convert.
Literally
and they
just
turn it
broke that
over.
nigga up. They run the
They
ball.
had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
One of them quit.
Oh, wow. Already?
Yep.
They got 3 timeouts. Wow. That is crazy. On the stream, though?
They
Man.
broke up. I bet they thought they had us after that 96-yard QB draw.
Yeah, like it was cocky the whole game.
Literally.
Back against the wall, and they quit.
We was on the 39-yard line. They knew we was about to score. Even if we killed clock and kicked the field goal, we was winning.
Yeah.
I'm in the city for salsa in the hood. They still don't notice me. Yeah, I'm going offense this time.
Hot. Yeah, too hot.
You better be running some crispy routes.
Gotcha.
Nah, I got you, man. We about to make you look like Yo Jones in 2016.
You said who?
Julio Jones in 2016.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, we Eagles. For the playbook, offensive playbook, give me Dolphins.
Okay.
He said, I ain't never represent, baby.
But I'm gonna do Panthers defense.
$1 million baby.
Can you plug in my charger, please? Thank you so much.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome, as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland.
Say that. I'm about to tee off.
Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Cool. We get that bread and butter. Bread and butter. Always got to start dinner off with bread and butter.
Give me Brown.
Yeah, that's who you want.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Yeah, start pressing up.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Ah!
And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains. So they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over.
All right.
Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Yeah.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The defense
You said they're running cover 2?
Challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go.
All right.
Outside.
Get AJ Brown.
Keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually drop for a huge loss.
You see that ref standing back there?
Yeah.
Not in the middle of the field, but to the side on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's where I want you to run.
All right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end.
Oh, so that way the tight end could go.
Tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because he's going to draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Yeah, I'm going to run that route.
try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was
Not enough
hit
time.
just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Damn! Jesus.
The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
I'm dropping back.
Daniel's going to throw for it.
Double pass, double pass, double pass.
Oh, that's crazy.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
Every
Not
other
there.
play,
What a
and you called a
huge
different
pickup
formation
as
that
the
last
Sticks
time.
make a drastic shift forward. In motion left comes Brown.
Gotcha.
Double
Daniels
pass.
looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington
Nah,
touchdown.
but get used to if you gonna call a cover three,
a 16-yard touchdown.
stay in the same
And the
formation.
Commanders
So go
take the
nickel.
early turnover and
just keep
convert it
calling
into
the
an
same
opening
one.
touchdown.
Okay.
Cause that's what threw us off right there.
Austin
'Cause my
Seibert
nigga
on
was
for
all the
the
way down
extra
there, and I'm like, I'm
point.
gonna drop back. But if I was already back, that quick pass, I would have been
It's
running for that.
good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Cause I got that same playbook in my play. I got that same play. That's okay. They just got away with one. I'm about to beat their ass now.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
I'm be Brown.
Nah, be Smith.
All right.
He'll drop
Gone
to
off
throw.
straight. Let's go straight. Let's go straight.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy.
What
with
coverage
that
are they
speed,
calling?
You do so.
That was
Send him
cover three.
deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a 2nd and 10.
I'm be Brown. I'm gonna run straight.
Looking to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I'm running that route.
I love this play. Y'all gonna see me run this all day. Cause this how we get them. This how we
On
get them
first
upset.
down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Gets around him. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down.
That play
He took
keep
what the
getting them
defense
offset
gave him,
over
put
and
together
over.
a solid
They
game
see
to
this
bring
and
up
be
second
like,
and manageable.
you gotta start
Now
running.
they have a couple of plays to
You
pick
gotta-
up
you
just a
gotta
few
make sure you pick 'em
yards
up on the
and a new
cuts.
set of downs.
Now 2nd and 3.
This the bread and butter. This gonna kill them all day. Look, then I seen Goddard deep.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Complete, it's Dodson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
When I throw the ball and I catch it to somebody,
on EA Sports.
you could press circle and switching to somebody else, like closer to me, and then run and get a block. You ain't got to stay the whole that same person. You know
Gotcha.
Yeah, this a run play to you. I want you to run this.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff, Barkley running left.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's another one.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Did
They'll be driven back here, losing yardage.
Did it lag for you?
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone.
Woo.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's a real hard
Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott Good with a PAT. And we are
Yeah.
I was scrambling for yards out of that. I'm routing you up. I'm routing you. All the routes could be hit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's a man coverage beater every time.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Get us in a nickel, get us in a cover 3.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's smack the shit out of shit, man. So these niggas stop playing with us.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then you call a different play, and then everybody doing
run your second down play.
Hold on, I got it.
Throwing now is Daniels.
This middle up, like this middle up. That's us.
Damn.
Get low. That's you.
Oh shit. I forgot I'm blue.
Get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good pick. Way to put us in the ballpark.
Different cover 3, but it worked.
It did work. Hey, you ready for that get back now?
Yeah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Huh?
They'll start at the 40, so great
right,
starting
cool.
field position following the interception. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position. And it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started. So they decided to press their advantage. And it paid off.
Okay.
Yep. Because they're gonna be expecting a double pass. It's gonna be a run. Look, he already over there getting back, getting everybody back. Right.
Handoff to Barkley.
Yep. Keep going. Yep.
Yeah. Woo! Just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards there, and it'll be first and goal.
That's how you do that.
Pretty big plays there back-to-back to begin this drive, and now they're already on the edge of the end zone.
Yeah, first and goal, and it's time for me to pay off those big guys up front. The only way they want to see the ball in the air is on a toss or a pitch. They want to run it into the end zone and show true dominance as they've exhibited in this drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
All right, I'm going to run that route.
All right, bet.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
Damn!
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Goated. He said,
Saquon Barkley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the
Saquon
extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And
you did that. He's I'm gonna run that route. I'm like, is he really running that route?
We want to preserve this for
I
the final
said, yeah, I can
moments of
hear
the
that.
second quarter.
That's all right, we did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
All right.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And if they miss 2 passes, they'll have to punt.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That is incomplete. Well, they tried to take the shot there, but the defense, they read that double pass all the way, and now you've got 3rd down.
Hold on, he looked like he might do that shit to this side. I'm on this side.
Brown goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's crazy. They haven't been getting any picks.
But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Perfect.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress.
Oh, because you're going to call a trick play.
Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
No, I might not call a trick play. I might just hold on.
31 yards on the punt there. And
I just need a field goal.
Football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
He said you might call a trick play. Nah, not even that. Just if I get 10 yards, that's a field goal, and you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm up 10. I'm up 10
The Eagles
and a half.
offense set to begin their next
I'm on
drive.
Dotson. I'm gonna go straight.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back.
I was looking at you. I took
on the play. Ike's been
Yeah.
spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
58-yard field goal.
Now, Ultimate Team, you could have just ran that straight down the middle.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
I probably could have housed it, but I ain't want to change it.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
So
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so.
Went for his ankle.
That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And out across midfield down to the 45. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
Do double tap R2 or R1.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we need that early play. That keep your quarterback in the pocket.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Yeah,
and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
19 and 3.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
19 and 3. You put the contain on them, they're going to come get him. And if they don't get him, he's going to step up and get hit by Jalen Carter.
They go play action. Daniels.
That's me.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Yes!
And the Eagles are going to take over the 30-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Real simple defense. Good shit, boy.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
All right.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back.
I don't see it right. I see it now.
And now can
all
the
right,
offense
let's go.
follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
This one caught by Crowder. He's got room at the 30, past the 20, and he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson, and he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
It's all good. Look, that's why we wanted that 3 points. Now we about to go down here. We was bullshitting last drive. We good.
following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Grab that. Start running.
To return it.
No way!
Coughs up the football.
That's why people kick it like that. So you know why they've been doing that all game. And now I'm about to punch them in their fucking mouth.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They
all
talk
right.
all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play,
tap square and fall down.
Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
But that's why niggas kick the ball like that. No, get out the back. I got you.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Because I'm about to handle that. Let me set my audibles real quick. That's a good play. Take this joint out.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking for A.J.
Get off
again.
me.
He's got it again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
A.J. Brown.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball.
Who hit him? Jeremy Chin?
look at it this way. Their
It doesn't
offense
even
is right
fucking
back
matter
out
who
there.
hit him.
Just
It's
got the
fucking
lead a
A.J.
few
Brown.
minutes ago.
It doesn't
This
even
has the
fucking matter.
potential to be a big swing in this game.
That contain on.
Following the fumble recovery,
He's calling on same
Daniels.
play. Mesh.
It's over the middle.
And I'm here sticking people, but they breaking
it
the
off now
fucking
open field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the
Don't even
49.
fucking matter who
So
hit me
one
with,
play
bro.
and they're
Like, what do you-
already
what
just
the fuck
shy
I'm
of
talking about?
midfield.
Nigga, no, nigga.
Now Daniels. He'll buy some time right.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Oh, my nigga. Everybody get a block
Picked
on
up
there.
by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have
man.
great
Like,
field
I'm not having it,
position
bro.
here as this is returned just
You're not
shy of
wrong.
midfield.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings
not
melted.
fucking going.
That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing
Trash
it.
ass nigga.
Finally, on that throw, he paid the
He
price
just
with
kicked
that
my man to my
turnover.
white boy Reed Blankenship.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Suck my dick!
Philadelphia.
Fuck on.
Jahan Dotson, 51 yards.
51 yard play. You ain't even had to call for it. I seen you.
Yeah.
That's just reading the play. That's just reading the play.
Well, this is exactly
And it was
where I
covered too.
expect
Good
teams to
attack.
take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said
Good.
jumbled. They were the
playing with
definition
these-
of
I ain't playing with
jumbled
these niggas,
defensively.
man.
One play and into the end zone.
I ain't playing with these niggas no more, man. They
Now
really
after
made
the
this nigga
touchdown,
fumble,
here's
bro.
Elliott
Like,
on to kick it
open
away.
field, one-on-one tackle, I fumbled. And I trucked him. I tried to
And
truck
no
the
chance
man.
to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this.
And on
out to
top
the
of that, he was
30-yard
standing
line.
up. And it was just like, whoops.
Literally. How y'all getting two fumbles back to
The
back?
Washington offense
Don't
at
have
the
that
line and
dumbass
ready
shit,
to
man.
roll.
Yeah, we need that. There we go. Yeah, we need that container. Okay.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Mine.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
That block.
Bitch.
That block.
Gardner
That
He may go. And he takes this one back.
Reservations for
And the
6,
Eagles
please.
I need
defense
all
gets
that
a
back.
pick 6
He said
TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
What y'all talking about? I bet shit was funny.
Fluffy Nug said Eagles on top. Yeah, definitely.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
When we was fumbling on the goal line and shit, I bet you it was
and we will not have a return.
Yeah.
They'll bring this to the 30.
I blocked like four people.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Oh my God, bro!
That's your pick. Hey, that is your pick. You need to take that out the sky every time.
Yeah, I saw it too. It wouldn't let me get over there that fast.
I know, but that's why I said step over top of Zach Ertz so he can decide he's going left or right. He went to the left. I picked him up, and that means you can get everything else.
In possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
It's okay though. Because you get it. It's a simple concept. This is a simple defensive play. Especially with 2-3 people playing. It's real simple, real easy.
Here's Daniels.
Big run.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Yep. We looking good. I ain't scared of no run plays.
To throw is Daniels.
Yep.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And
oh, they scared. They scared.
It's okay. It's okay. Keep that the same.
On that play again.
Here goes Daniels.
Oh my God! Yeah, he was about to throw it.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question.
Hey, go hard flat. Cover 3 hard flat.
He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
There's no way he's throwing that route over and over and over.
Fuck, I don't have it in this formation.
You don't have a cover. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just hit the audible.
You good.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Look.
Oh, that's not a fumble?
He threw it there, and that one winds
about to be a pick. He's about to throw it to that right side and that flat.
Hard flat?
Right there. Yep, hard flat. Stay hard flat.
Here, he knows better.
That's where he wants to throw the ball. I mean, me and you stay in the middle.
Daniels looking to throw.
Yep.
Damn.
That's why I say me and you stay in the middle. Because if you take out the hard flat, we gotta be in the middle.
It was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third and goal.
Hard flat
Keep
again,
in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Mine.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Yeah, they done.
I'm
They done.
I'm out.
They done.
Well, you know I'm out.
Body bags. Body bags. How you do a whole cartwheel in the end zone?
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick.
Oh yeah, they already quitting.
How about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes. Oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
My man ran that mesh. I stood right there.
There you go.
I stood right in front of him. He still threw the ball. Picked it and ran it back. Like, stop. I'm vanilla, baby. Got stuck you, but I ain't no killer, baby. I'm still a baby. Like, still a baby.
They doing their NFC Championship game impression. That's funny.
I'm crying. Nah, we really just gave. We was about to give them that belt. If they already kept playing, they was gonna get that belt. I don't know what's thinking, but you can turn me down.
All right, Eagles.
I'm another baby. I'm still a baby. I can't believe they made AJ Brown fumble like that. Like, they being funny.
Me Panthers playbook.
He said need that Panthers defense.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia.
Yo,
Yeah.
nah, my brother just go back.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Let's see. Oh shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Went out wide and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to get
Hey,
it
he
back
tried to force a pass
41-yard
interference.
line. Offensively, a far from ideal
Yeah, they will
start
do
there
that.
with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He's into space past the 25, and he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st
I'm
and
be
10 at
AJ.
the
Oh no, I'm be
18.
Dawson.
Hurts. And
Look
it's
at
good.
that.
Front Eagles touchdown.
I'm going to the Hall of Fame.
Jahan Dotson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the
That Brady
board
Moss
first in
connection
this
is
one.
crazy.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Backwoods or Dutchess?
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And he takes this one back into the...
21 skunk.
21 skunk him. He just 21 skunk him, man. They got to stop playing.
That shit crazy. All right, I'm gonna run one more.
All right, that's a bet.
This Eagles. You good? I feel it. After this, we can eat some ice cream. That'll pull us off.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly.
Who are these, the Ravens?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson.
Give me.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
He ain't think I was gonna run with him. What up, Prince?
And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
You did that.
That right there is the
That's the pick we
inauspicious
looking
start
for,
that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Complete. Smith has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Hey, it might be cover 2. Take Dotson
And run to the outside?
Yep, hit that outside shoulder, yep.
Okay, cool.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Let's see if they do the same thing twice. I don't think they will.
They'll look to throw here. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Dang.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Say it again.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
All right.
You just run and block somebody. One of them linebackers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered?
All right, me
that
Brown.
all of them are not just cover corners. Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary. That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Woo.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, all right, bet I'm locked in. I'm about to start calling all the plays ain't nobody seen.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
They need to stop.
So he stopped for no gain.
Yo, that baked me out. I genuinely thought you was gonna run it.
Right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field.
Woo! Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon
Go Birds!
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
I'm surprised he hasn't tried to
Now it's
scramble yet.
Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
All right.
From my side, but you know how like I told you to stand on top of the tight end? That's kind of what I did. I flew over top and he chose to come inside.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Okay.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
It would have made it a tighter throw. And then it probably would have been picked, but it's all good. That's okay. We about to punch him in the mouth again. We get ball back at halftime.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Okay, Matari.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
bro,
get down into
That's
blocks like you're a sprinter.
That's passing.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than
that's
done,
wild.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to
That was
shreds.
a Tampa 2. If it's covered 2, blow past that sideline.
After the incompletion,
cool.
here's second and 10 from the 20.
So you can do that. Matter of fact, I'm sending Smitty deep too, so yeah, just watch. Yeah, there you go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I'm about to run it right here, but I got it.
All right.
Here's a give to Barkley.
Damn.
He'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Better team on. That just pissed me off.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
He showed
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
I know what I got to do, man. Let me get on the roll, man.
You good?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
B. Smith.
All right, cool.
Now back to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy.
Dude, I meant to block him.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I'm not playing games with these niggas no more. Games is over.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
If they show me a pre-snap
Line of scrimmage, the
look,
31 now on 1st and 10.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown.
It's crazy. We both had the same idea.
Yards. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead.
What's wrong with these niggas?
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, should I mix it up with cover 6?
No. absolutely not. Stay to normal cover 3 and maybe get on the D
The
line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Second down, they go again with Henry. They find some open field here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They can't keep running the ball like this.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Yeah, pick that up.
Oh, fuck.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
You can run the same way.
Let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Fuck yeah.
After the penalty, it's Henry.
Come on, somebody hit him.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's caught. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Run into that
again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Seconds.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
So look, I got 2 timeouts and I got 21 seconds.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
it got his man complete.
That's crazy. I tried to stay in bounds.
Just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That only took a couple seconds.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
That's what I mean.
And that is incomplete.
He's supposed to be checking.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll look to throw again.
You wasn't getting it the last couple times. It's not going to be there.
Now whistles
all right.
Timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Cut and run into open space. I don't. It's all good.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that,
yeah, I see it.
First and goal.
Hurts.
Nah.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about,
oh, I can barely hear you speak up.
We just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game.
I got you.
In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant.
They'll cover 3 hard flat.
Okay, cool.
Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Stay cover 3 hard flat.
Before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Can you call that play first, or do you have to keep calling an audible?
Yeah, I have to keep calling an audible.
From the shotgun. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Unless I go T4.
Don't worry about it.
Had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has.
Oh, never mind. I see it.
Exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about.
Yeah, because that way we already in the formation. You're not like throwing the defense all call on the play. Like you're not throwing an adjustment there.
From the gun, Jackson.
Come on.
And he's unable
both fucking standing right here.
Defensively, a potential
That's
game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
I got to run this. Start running back. Yep.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. Okay. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Oh, shit.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Dotson.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Okay.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
What's the play? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Throwing is Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Back to throw again. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Damn.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I'm going to kick the field goal. I love that. No, I'm not.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They literally
and welcome back.
Three in the 2nd quarter.
Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Tie game.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards.
You know how to guess the
Second
play,
down.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's R1 and then you gotta flick the analog stick. So guess this is a pass, R1 and then up.
For both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Okay, he's catching that. It's pissing me off.
And he'll be taken
That
down,
would have made me
but not
drop
before
that.
he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Make sure you get in that container too.
Okay,
But the
cool.
nigga's right there. Like, how is he not touching him? You throwing a perfect pass.
And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Like, come on, dude. Double tap R1. Like this need to be like cheat codes. Like, you put in cheat codes every time you get out on the field.
Eluding the pressure right.
Mine, oh, come on.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, they working you.
That's what I'm saying. These need to be fucking picks, bro.
He's more dangerous
Like,
outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with
Step
the
to your right.
receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets
Fuck.
outside the pocket,
That's what I'm telling you.
he
Yeah,
plays
you step to
himself
your
downfield.
step to your right and just drop back. It'll put you in
In
something.
the middle third, he couldn't catch it.
You're
Now
just trying to make all these windows tighter than what they are. Step to
right
your right.
where this set of
They got
downs
that tight end.
started,
Step
they
to
need a
your right.
full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the
If you
chains.
come left, I got him.
Now it's
Yep,
Jackson.
he's going right. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
And he
Ain't
takes
nobody
a
out there to
shot
help
on
him
the
with
release
that.
as this will be
So
incomplete.
get over top of him so you don't
Third
get no
down is
leverage
down.
on him.
Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
We
the
playing
name of the
hard
game
flat.
for
We got the
defense is
middle,
pressure
yes,
on the
but if there's
quarterback.
nobody out there,
Pressure on the
if somebody's in the
quarterback
flat and
with
somebody's
contact,
deeper
that's
than
how
that
you
flat,
end up
you got to check that.
Tie game, fourth quarter.
We got it right
and they're
here. You
going
stop
for
him here, the
this
game's
thing
over. I
on
swear to God.
fourth down. They go
Stop
play
here, the game's
action
over. I
with
swear to God. Stop
Jackson.
here, the game's over. Yes.
He's
Mm.
brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Bring me the money.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go
What do
for
you
it this
mean?
time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a
I told you
turnover
we stop him
on
right here. The game is
downs.
over. That's the fuck I meant. You got this.
First down,
Hit it.
Carrot. Oh, no, he lost
I
the
knew that shit was about to happen. Why did I let? I shouldn't even let you run the ball,
And they are
bro.
gonna
Wow.
at the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute
Wait,
offense.
to the
They were trying to reduce
Just
the
wow.
clock,
It's the
get
best
in
fucking
position to
linebacker on
win
the
the
goddamn
game,
team. You were
and
in
leave no
running back.
time
Come on, we need
for
to go
them to
back.
come back and
Contain.
catch them.
Don't let them
And
get you
guess
out of the
what?
fuck. We ain't
They
gonna
turned the
contain.
ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it
Don't
all
fall
set
apart
up for
now.
themselves,
Get the
and they
fucking
let
ball.
it get away.
47 yards rushing for him now to this
Run the fuck
point.
on. Throw the
Second
container.
and a
He's trying to
couple.
run the ball now. He's trying to run the ball now.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it
Don't
down
let him
shy
run the
of
ball and get him
45
field
at the
goal range.
46.
Start guessing the play as a run. So
And Brandon,
he
you
start
know that
beating.
expression?
If
He
he
just
looks like he's
does what
selling
he
out for
does.
running, yeah,
It
everybody on the
sounds
fucking
trite,
line.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
But in this
call a run
case,
to the
it's
right.
perfectly
You
apt.
said
He's
run to the
one of
right?
Runners in the NFL,
Yes.
and all he does is just find avenues,
It's all
find
good.
ways.
And he's
Because the
free
one time
going
we
down
just
the
run, he
left
fucking
side.
passed
It's
it.
a foot race. And all the way
Yeah,
in
bro.
for a Ravens touchdown.
It's all good. We about to get back.
Isaiah Likely, 46
I shouldn't even have let you run
yards.
the ball. I
And
tried
the
to run the
Ravens
ball
have
myself.
broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Niggas get way more fumbles than I get on this bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
They'll try and run
Stop
it
him,
in with
stop him, stop
Henry.
him, stop him,
And
guys.
trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed
the
up
fuck out
in
of
the
here.
backfield.
What we gotta do now is score and kick the extra point.
Tucker now to kick it
Fuck,
away
man.
following the touchdown.
Following you.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Why is my running back still fucking tired? To get off the fucking field if you're tired. I don't want him out here if you're fucking tired. I don't want nobody on the fucking field if you're tired. You was fumbling the ball and shit. You was fucking tired before I ran the ball last play. You only ran it one time.
They'll
You still
come
fucking
up
tired. Sit the
first
fuck
and
down.
10 here.
It's
They'll
a
try and start this drive in the air.
I do this shit
That's
in
to
the
his
game.
running back, Gainwell.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning to get an extra timeout,
AJ Brown.
extra opportunity to move the ball
Okay.
downfield. Very smart football.
Back to throw now on first down.
That's crazy. They pulled me right next to
Complete.
him.
Goddard on the move
Fuck.
past the 40.
No, you
And
did. You
he's
did
gonna
your
get
job.
out
You
of
did what I wanted you
bounds
to do.
with the
You took the
first
attention.
down, so that's going to double
That's
their
what I want.
pleasure for sure. They get the
2-minute
first
warning. Saquon
and
Barkley.
save a
You're still
timeout.
tired. Get out the game. I'm not doing this. I don't want tired niggas on the field. It was a 2-minute warning. Like you didn't just take a TV timeout and you took 2 plays off. Niggas playing prevent is beautiful.
He's back to throw. Steps away.
That's you. I shouldn't even
and
have
that's
threw
going
it,
to
bro. It's all
sabotage
good.
their comeback plans. It is
It's all good. I shouldn't have threw that one.
Picked up
I just
by
seen you
Marcus
cutting up,
Williams.
and I just
And
figured
the
they throw it right
Ravens
there where
have
you was
just
at,
about
and I beat
sewn
them to
up
the
this
fucking end zone.
football game.
Yeah.
You knew you had to take
That's
some
wild.
chances here
Yeah.
with the
I don't
clock
think we got
winding
enough time
down,
to come
needing a
back.
touchdown to win it, and that
Yeah,
one
we
might
do
have
got
just
3
sealed their
timeouts, but we gotta
fate.
get a
Yeah,
stop.
and that's the nature of the
And
2-minute
you
drill.
gotta call
The
like a
offense
blitz or
trying to
something
go
on these run
downfield and
plays.
make
Like
their
I can't tell
plays.
you what
But
I feel like it's
defenses,
gonna be
they're
because I
sitting
can't
back
call the
watching
adjustments.
everything
I
that
can't
they
do
do,
all that shit.
but not too
You as
far
defense,
back.
so
They want to be in position to
we
make a
come
play
back.
on the
It's up
ball,
to you.
and that they did.
The Baltimore offense
All right,
at
I
the
got
line,
Blankenship
set
on
to
the
get
running
going.
back.
We got to have two hands
Yeah,
on the
see,
football
like,
here as they
20
run on
yards.
first down.
You can call
And
timeout
he'll be
now.
taken
don't
down,
have a
but not
choice.
before he gets this football
You gotta
out
call it
shy
now
of
if
the
you can
30 to
call
the
it.
29.
Call a spam blitz. Fuck
The
it.
Eagles going to take the first
Okay,
of their
cool.
timeouts.
Just don't let the
as
nigga
they'll
keep
head
running
to
the
the
fucking football.
sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's
Yeah,
looking
like,
good as they come up first and
You
10.
guess run if you got to. Like, I don't fucking know.
They'll try and choose some clock with
Yeah,
Henry.
like, don't even let me touch the nigga, bro. Everybody tired but
He's
this
loose
nigga.
at the 40.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to
Inside
get
the
him.
20. And all the way in for a Ravens
Damn.
touchdown.
It's all
Derrick
good.
Henry with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Let's see.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple
Circle.
of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Here's 3rd down at 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out.
All right. Well, there goes the end of the stream. I had fun. Shout out to Big Bro. And I will see y'all another time. Slicky out.